Hello, Miss Angela Bassett.
Hello there.
Welcome to the mainstream.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I have absolutely loved seeing your career, and I most recently saw #1 on the call sheet, where we really got to dive deep into the incredible roles you played. So for you, when you're given a script, what are you looking for to give you that yes? And especially in this film as well, what made you want to be a part of the Mission Impossible experience?
I think, every project has its own intrigue about it, But when Mission, iconic franchise, Tom Cruise heads it, films all over the world, women are at the forefront of kicking butt,
Yes.
and having agency, that big word. And so I couldn't say no. I had so much going for it. It was an offer I literally would not refuse.
I love that. And I literally said, this is impossible several times watching this film. So were there any moments in the film, like for example, stunts that Tom Cruise pulled off that made you think, this is impossible?
Listen, just him running across the bridge, I was like, that is impossible. He is running so fast and so far and not slowing down a bit. Okay, then just take it on up from there. Yeah, and it just gets more and more and more. Yeah,
Literally.
impossible.
So what has been the highlight of your Mission Impossible journey?
Oh, I think, let's see, what's been the highlight? Being asked to return,
Yes.
after fallout and a little global pandemic, but, it was not the end of seeing Erica Sloan. So that was wonderful. Filming with some, just incredible actors and spending time with them, from Janet McTeer to, oh my gosh, Nick Offerman and all Henry Cersei, all around the table, and Tom Cruise.
Yes.
And then while we're filming, his birthday falls within the filming, and then getting to celebrate him and just put on your dancing shoes and have a good old time.
Oh, was you cutting up the floor with Tom?
A little bit.
I love that. I would like to see that as well.
He has great music at his party, so
Good.
you can hardly help yourself.
Is there a song that you remember where everyone lost it on the dance floor?
Oh, I don't remember any. No, I don't remember any songs. Just remember dancing with him.
Fair enough. Well, in this film, of course, the entity is trying to destroy mankind. And it definitely made me realize AI is getting out of hand. So, is there any form of AI that you're using at the minute, like Siri, Alexa, or even, for me, I'll give you an example. I actually chat to the AI on WhatsApp when no one else is online.
What? You have a conversation?
I can ask questions and it always responds really politely.
I talked to someone recently, I think Alexa, who was doing Alexa, and she said, I had to put that in the box and send it back and get a different Alexa because she got rude. I was like, what? Alexa was rude, just talking all kinds of disrespectful to herself.
Imagine.
Yeah. But, if I, have a little, if I have to say no to someone about something and I want to do it in the most diplomatic, sort of way, I may, go to Perplexity, which is another like AI thing.
Really?
And ask. And sometimes it doesn't say it any better than I would.
Fair enough.
Any more diplomatic than I would. But from time to time, it's been helpful.
Fair enough. Well, of course, again, in this film, there have been a lot of difficult decisions to be made. I won't test you too hard, but would you rather a Zoom call or a phone call?
A phone call.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm not good with the FaceTime and the this, that, and the other. You just feel like you got to be ready. You got to have on makeup. You got to have great lighting.
True. Very true. Okay, a phone call or a voice note, if it's just a quick one.
A phone call or a voice note? Phone call.
Still.
I wouldn't mind doing. I technically, I am voice texting, voice noting, or whatever you want to call it, when I least expect it.
Oh.
But when I'm trying to do that, like when I'm driving, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to push. It's supposed to be the microphone. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep it depressed while I'm doing it or just hit it once or whatever. But I'll look down and I have to delete so much verbiage.
So it's probably quicker to call then.
It is quicker to call. It's quicker to call.
Or, okay, a phone call or text.
like a text.
Okay.
I like a text because I can reread, think about it. But, and I can put a little sweet on it or whatever.
Yeah.
But you gotta watch those texts because you never know how it's going to be received.
Very true.
So you gotta put in your little emoji smiling, because you don't know. I don't know your mindset, your perspective. You might have attitude that day.
True.
And you receive it with attitude, and that's not what I meant.
Very true.
That's not
Very
how I
true.
meant it.
Yes, that makes so much sense. I love that. Or text or face to face.
Face to face.
Of course.
I love to spend time.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And this is such a lovely face. Everyone needs to see this.
Thank you. As is yours.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And of course, so many women, as you mentioned earlier, are shining in this film, which I love. And you played our noble Madam President. I think it's really nice to see a female cast being able to smash these stunts, have roles of leadership. So if you could give a tip to any up-and-coming actors, especially young Black actresses who want to take these action roles and make it in Hollywood and in the mainstream, what tips would you give them?
Oh my gosh, take care of you, right? Always take care of you physically, emotionally, spiritually. Take care of yourself. Yeah.
Beautifully
That's
said.
the best place to start.
Definitely. And was there ever a piece of advice that you have been given in your career that you've leaned on and you can share with us as well?
Money ain't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen.
Message?
And you can't dance to every record. Not everyone. So wait for your jam. One that really gets you going. Groove.
Oh, yes, I love that. We got to shimmy to that one. Well, you have been amazing. And I've got to say, that moment on the red carpet in the UK premiere with Michael B. Jordan was adorable. That "Hey Auntie," that was a moment, and I'm just so glad you are getting your flowers.
Thank you.
Because you deserve it all.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for speaking with me on The Mainstream.